Alrighty. Yep. So I got the messages sent out. Alrighty. People should know we are now live. Very good. Very, very good. All right. What is going on, folks? We are setting up right now. Glad it's done now. Like I said, now we can break it and see what we get. And we'll be moving on, hopefully, to Black Diamond next. Looking forward to that. Again, like I said, I posted the price preview last night. Again, I'll post it up again afterwards and everything. And like I said, most likely tomorrow we'll go live with the claims for Black Diamond. Again, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, if there's not a huge response for it, we may just go ahead and skip it. But again, like I said, I'm always going to at least try to see if there's interest in it. So again, I think it's going to be a very, like I said, Black Diamond this year will be very interesting because again, we're getting a lot more of the bigger rookie pool. So let's see what we got for numbering here. 42 on the sticker. Does that sound like a winner? I don't know. We have 42 here on the sticker. I did not look at the number until now. Little ding there in the box, but should be all right with the product. There she be, everybody. And once again, so we got 42 on the sticker. Get that out of here. And then we got our boxes that don't want to cooperate. And then we got our, wow. All right. Then we got our 10 boxes of 24-25 Premier ready to rock and roll. Alrighty, that's good to go. So, as I always ask you guys, since we're all here, at least we got a few of you in here, do we want to start with the left or the right stack? Again, you guys choose, let me know. That's where we'll start again. Everything's getting open, so there really is no wrong answers here. If I hit, okay, well, like I said, just let me know. I don't have a problem setting a box aside. All right, we got the left, so we're starting with left. All right, yep. So we're going to move the right side right there and keep your eyes on all that. There we go. I should be able to see everything there in the background. Lay our little podium down here so you guys can see the stack when we're breaking it. All right, let's raise up just a little bit more for you guys. I know, real high tech stuff around here, real high tech, real technical things going on here. Again, we'll cover the break predictions real fast, and then we'll go over the teams list, and then we'll go ahead and get into the break. Again, just 10 boxes. It is Premier. Shouldn't take us too long tonight, so we will try to obviously savor the flavor, if you will. I don't want to just rip through it real fast because we're not. If we were breaking like 80 cases a week, I can understand maybe kind of putting the pedal to the. Do I want to take Do I want to take Florida or Calgary? I mean, I would say if you have them, I would say you should just keep them. But I mean, just because I think let's just put like the more weapons you have in this break, the better. That's all I'm gonna say. Like I said, I think, and that's the one thing I'll say too, real quick, is like I said, like I said, I think this group really sets itself apart. I mean, there's a lot of good groups and stuff out there, a lot of good people in the hobby, but again, I think our group is just really good about, again, like Ari Kane things and watching out for each other, and again, like I said, trying to hook each other up with their teams and stuff. So, again, it always makes me really happy when stuff like that. Yeah, basically, because especially right now, I mean, we could use a lot more positive things going on, anyways. So I'm always very appreciative of, again, like I said, these kind of selfless acts that we witness on a very much a common occasion here. So again, it just makes me really proud. Just makes me proud. I'm a proud zaddy. So, but all right, the break predictions tonight. Again, for those unfamiliar, we do have a new guy in here. So again, we put out 4 break predictions every break of what we may see from this case. If we're able to obviously see it, then we'll mark it off. But point being is, if we get 3 out of those 4 correct, normally I give away something like break credit, a break spot, or cards or something. Tonight we'll just be doing we'll do the two $10 break credits. So if we get 3 out of 4, I'll give away $10 in break credit to somebody involved in this break. But if we go 4 for 4, not only will I give the first $10 break, I'll give a second one away. So then 2 of you guys, and again, whoever's associated with the break, will have a chance at maybe getting some break credit on top of on top of the break here. So break predictions tonight are as follows: hit a patch number to 25 or 25 or less. And by patch, I mean just a patch, no auto, just a straight up patch. There's plenty of those in this product. I think that's very possible. It should be, hopefully relatively pretty easy on that one. Again, some of these I threw these together real fast, so they're probably a little softballish, but that's fine. Break prediction number 2: hit an RPA number 250 or less. Break prediction number 3: hit a Legends, Hall of Fame, alumni, whatever you want to call them, hit an auto from one of those folks. And then the fourth and final break prediction: hit a 4-color patch. And again, like I said, I kind of need that to be definitive. I don't want to be like, I'm not sure. I need to know, like, I want to see 4 colors on that bastard. Let's just be honest. But anyways, all right, we're gonna go ahead and pop that bad boy right. That'll be our starting point. Team list tonight is as follows: Anaheim, Graham; Boston, Sleepers; Buffalo, Rob; Calgary, Micah; Carolina, Jam. We got Chicago going to Caleb; Colorado to Mark; CBJ to John. We got Dallas to Jeff; Detroit, Jeremy; Edmonton, Rob; Florida, Micah; LA going to Ryan; Minnesota to Mark; Montreal to Terry; Nashville to Nikki; New Jersey going to Brian; Islanders to Santa; Rangers to Brian; Ottawa to Mike; Philly to Micah; Pittsburgh to Ryan; San Jose going to Mark; St. Louis to Brian; Seattle to our first timer there, Westy. Excuse me. Then we got Tampa Bay for Eric; Toronto for Santa; Utah for Josh; Vancouver for Brian. We got like 8 Brians in this break. Excuse me. We got VGK for Westy there again. And then we got Washington for Graham, and then Brian with the Winnipeg Jets. So there you have it, folks. That's your team list. Break credits have been read off. It is that time to get into the reason why we're all here. 24-25 premiere. So best of luck tonight. And let's see what we can do. Again, going to do the best we can for everybody. Can't like I said, can't always guarantee the hits and all that, but again, we're going to do the best we can, and hopefully we see some big stuff. So again, best of luck. Just hope it's a good case for everybody. Starting off, we got 01 on the sticker, and we got 33 on the box. We might have an extra thick one in there. I don't know. It's kind of borderline, I suppose. Empty box. 01 on the sticker, 33 on the box. Oh, come on now. That's all right. We have ways of making you open. So yeah, we got a couple thickies in this one already. I do like my cards all fatty patty. Best of luck tonight. Again, everybody, again, we're going to do the best we can. That is the only guarantee we can make, but damn it, we will make that guarantee at least. Thank you guys as always. And like I said, best of luck. Let's see what happens. Box number 1. What are we starting off with? The New Jersey Devils, Nico Hischier, 223 out of 299. So again, I think New Jersey was the last team officially taken there. So a little bit of that last team mojo already going on. Because again, I think with stuff like Premier, it's always just the big thing is I think, I mean, obviously you don't want to just hit a base card, but it is still nice to hit something from a product like this that can be definitely pretty unforgiving. So, and again, I think it's just always good to kind of put that little crack in that dam, and then hopefully you'll see that flood come eventually. 223 out of 299, Nico Hischier, the Devils. Again, obviously, we will update our background here as we get through our boxes and pull more stuff. What do we got next? Card number 2 should be our rookie, I think. And it is our rookie. Going to the Dallas Stars, 181 out of 399. We got Logan Stankoven for the Dallas Stars, obviously now with the Carolina Hurricanes. But still a solid rookie to be hitting. There is a little stank there for you. Alrighty, 1 second. Alrighty, sorry about that. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to go to the back of the pack now. Here should be our jersey patch. So what we got? I think this is one of those Opus Magnum Opus, or I forget what they're called. They're Opus something. Should be a little jersey patch. So going to first Opus. That's it. Going to the Tampa Bay Lightning, Emil Lilleberg. 81 out of 149 going to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tampa is going to Eric. Little numbered patch to start us off there. Again, Tampa, had a good break the first case as well. So not too surprising there. Actually, we're going to skip this thick one, even though the back one probably a patch, but we're going to skip that. We're going to go to the auto first. Do the 2 thick ones there last. So our first auto here should just be our just normal auto. There we go. We got rookies here. Best of luck. Where are we going to start? Our first auto box, number 1, going to... Oh, very nice. Very nice. Jackson Blake going to the Carolina Hurricanes. So Carolina Jan, there you go, buddy. Start you off the right way, Jackson Blake. It's a solid rookie, I do believe, from the Hurricanes. Again, I'm not super familiar with him, but I do believe he's definitely one of their better prospects, if you will. Jackson Blake. So there you go. Solid start. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very good start there for Jan. Very nice auto. Again, gotta love it on card as well. Starting us off for the Hurricanes. All right, so we're going to start with the second pad, or the second thick one, because this one should probably just be a patch, and then that will be the RPA. We'll always end with the RPA last. What do we got? Is it Patchtacular? Is it a mega patch? Let's find out. It's going to... I don't think it's a rookie. Oh, wow. Wow. Detroit. 4 out of 5. Gordie Howe. Looks like a glove piece, be my guess. 4 out of 5. That is, yeah, that is nice. I mean, huge there. Going to, again, Jeremy, buddy. Jeremy, buddy. You've been, I mean, really, like, ever since you've been taking Detroit, bro, in the breaks, you've definitely done pretty well with them, I must say. I am going to it is Mr. Hockey. It is 4 out of 5. This is, I'm pretty sure, game used as well. Yep, game used. Premium gold memorabilia. 4 out of 5. Gordie Howe. That is a big one right there, folks. Absolutely. Congratulations to Detroit, starting us off in the definitely the right direction there. Hopefully, that's just a taste of what we'll see tonight. Again, hopefully, I like to see this case just be filthy and loaded for you guys. You know, just be filthy loaded. That's all I ask. Is that, I mean, is that too much to ask? Filthy loaded. Anyways, all righty. Time for the auto patch now. It is a rookie auto patch. Starting us off tonight. Where is it going to? Best of luck, folks. Last card of box number 1. Box 2 up next. Going to the Colorado Avalanche. Nice patch. Fortunately, not the best of players. I think he's in the KHL now, but 7 out of 65. Nikolai Kovalenko. Definitely nice patch on that though. But going to the Avalanche. Avalanche is going to Mark. Definitely a nice little card, but like I said, fortunately, you know, player could be a little bit spicier, if you will. I like saying that. We like them spicy around here. But that's okay. That Gordie Howe was sure a sweet one, so I'll take that all day. 7 out of 65 though. Nikolai Kovalenko going to the Avalanche. All right. On to box number 2. We have 55 on the sticker, 93 on the box. That's definitely got probably a couple fatties in that one. Empty box, 55, 93. You know, maybe it's a sign. You never know. So technically, I'm gonna go ahead and actually, like I was thinking about, I'm gonna count that because that's technically it's a patch. I mean, it's not like a jersey patch, but it is a patch, right? And it's out of 5. So we're gonna go ahead and say your first break prediction has now been taken care of. So now you just need the RPA, the Legends Auto, and then the 4-color patch. So oh wow, we got a thick one in that. I think we got another twine line, guys, because that is a much thicker card there. So I think we got another one of those twine line cards, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Again, don't quote me on it. Could be wrong, but could be that Hyman card that Snowy was posting in the room. You never know. I mean, you just never know. I mean, that's kind of the fun, but it's also kind of the heartbreak because when you do find out and it's not your team, you're like, just don't hold it against me, guys. That's all I'm asking. I'm doing the best I can. All right, starting us off. Wow, another one here. 14 out of 299. So we got another lightning hit here. Got Kucherov up next. So Tampa's kind of, yeah, yeah. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you. You know, I'm not already all sweaty and shit. All right, we'll go take this guy down. Alrighty. What do we got up next? This should be our rookie base. What do we got? Uh-oh. Well, could be a good sign there for you. Micah, 23 out of 399. Matvey Mishkov. It's the normal rookie base, the bronze or whatever it is. It's a step in the right direction, Again, you never know. And like I said, I think I feel like like I said, with Upper Deck and how they mix their cards, I think it's good if you can at least see because it means there's good chance that they're probably going to put at least another card or two in there. Just knowing their mixes. All righty, let's go to the very back here. And we'll go to the auto, and then we'll do the two thick ones last. Should be our next jersey piece. Doesn't look like a rookie. I think we got ourselves a vet. Best of luck. What do we got? Going to the Islanders. So there you go, Santa Matthew Barzell. Little Islanders piece here. Again, I'm saying this very much right now. And like I said, I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. Islanders are always very much in like almost every break we do, correct? It's kind of like an inside joke, right? Like the Islanders always hit kind of thing. Now that you got Matthew Schaefer or whatever, that's right, Matthew Schaefer, I think is the kid's name, right? Schaefer, but he's a big rookie that's going to be coming out here, especially in the Black Diamond. So if they're going to start like not giving us the Islanders now, that's going to really kind of, it's like, don't just give us the team. And then also when they got like that good, that big hit, you're going to be like, nah, we'll give you. He's looked very good. He's looked, and like I said, I think he's very motivated. I think he's playing really honest. I think a lot of it's because of his mom and everything. And I think that's wonderful. That's, like I said, he's doing great. I'm very, again, that's very great for the Islanders and everything. So, like I said, I'm just hoping though that Upper Deck isn't going to like change the book on us here. Like, let's just keep giving us some Islanders right now. Now they're going to start getting good. So don't want to. Oops, I forgot to actually ruin it there. Alrighty, there we go. Much better. There we go. So we got our auto first and foremost. What we got? Best of luck. Oh, very nice. He's having a good season himself. Leo Carlson of the Anaheim Ducks. So there you go, Graham. He's having a good start to his season. Anaheim's actually doing very well. So a couple really nice, for just being kind of the more just the base auto and stuff for the boxes. We've hit a couple really nice ones to start off again. Say a little prayer, and hopefully he loves us, he or she. All right. So we're going to start with the patch auto first because this one's an extra thicker card. I do think like I said, it is one of those twine lines, if I'm not mistaken. I do have I think I have one more touch. I got to get some more of these, but I got one more one touch left. I think it should fit. So it's a little bit of the bigger, it's a bit of the bigger boy, but let's see what we got, folks. It is a rookie auto patch. Best of luck, everybody. Going to the Ottawa Senators. So going to Mike. Zach Ostapchuk, 90 out of 249. Zach Ostapchuk for the Ottawa Senators here. Going to our buddy Mike. He is a Senators fan. So that's never a bad thing. Second, let me open a new pack of top loaders. Going to the Senators, Mr. Ostapchuk. Go ahead and kick Kucherov out of the way. All right, now it's time for our last thick one of box number 2. Still got 8 more to go. Again, like so, we're just going to enjoy ourselves tonight. No need to rush. No need to, So let's just enjoy it, folks. Enjoy the rip, right? There's a thick bad boy. Let's see what we got. Going to final hit of box number 2 is going to. Ooh. Oh no, Premier Pieces. So I don't, okay, not a twine line. Actually, it goes like this. Oh wow. Al McGinnis for the St. Louis Blues, 12 out of 25. No, 35, excuse me. 12 out of 35. Wow, that's a equipment bag. Interesting. Equipment bag. Premier Pieces. No Blue Jackets yet. St. Louis is going to Brian. Brian L. there. It's kind of a wild one, no doubt. I'll still just I'll just put in the one touch because I don't think I got. I may have a. I think those are all. Yeah, I think those are the bigger ones there. So we'll just go ahead and use the one touch here for it, just because I don't think I got much else to really fit it. So kind of de facto one touch it. Snug as a bug though on that one. Looks nice though. Nice looking card, no doubt. Like I said, a little weird, like I said, being an equipment bag, but But Al McGinnis, we got 12 out of 35. 12 out of 35. I don't know what number he is. I see like a 2 there. Looks like a 2. There you go. So congratulations there once again to the Blues. So again, Brian there. All right, so we're gonna bump him out the way. We're gonna drop Mr. Carlson down, and then we're gonna open up this bad boy. That kind of glare off there. All right. I'm feeling definitely very good on the Hall of Fame stuff tonight because, like I said, I do feel like cases have themes to them. I always feel like that. Like, so there's always like a theme I feel to the case. So maybe tonight's theme is going to be the alumni and the Hall of Famers. So, you just never know. Box number 3. I'll definitely be okay with the Oiler Hall of Famer. There's a couple I have in mind. Anyways. See, we got 73 on the sticker, 38 on the box. I'm not going to try to mess with it. Just cut it, rip it. And we got another dual thick one going on here. Oops. So there we go. All righty. Here we go, folks. Best of luck. What do we got? Starting us off. Oh, we're upside down. Starting us off, we are going to Pittsburgh Penguins, 201 out of 299, Michael Bunting. Going to the Penguins, Michael Bunting. Oops. So yeah, like I said, we'll be posting up the Black Diamond break again tomorrow. Again, we'll see kind of how the interest goes, and like I said, if it seems to be filling all right, we'll go ahead and get it ordered. And like I said, look to break that hopefully again like this weekend or something like that. Like I said, I don't know exactly. I think possibly the week after or so we might have like the ingrained icons, and we'll kind of again see if there's interest in that as well. But pretty much after I think the ingrained icons, I don't think anything else is going to be coming out. 149 out of 199, Ivan Fedotov for the Flyers. So, like I said, I don't think anything's coming out till the Cup because, like I said, I do believe that I did see the Cup supposed to be coming out December 3rd. Which again, at that point, once we get into December, like I said, I was going to discuss with you guys. Once we get into December, like I said, we'll be taking our foot off the gas a little bit there on in terms of like case breaks and stuff like that. Just because again, it's the holiday season, it's time to kind of focus more on that stuff. And 149 to 199, I want to be kind of burdening you folks with like cases and breaks and all that. Again, we'll be doing mixers and things of those nature still. Like we'll still be doing the mixers and stuff like that. Still doing some breaks and rips, but it just won't be to like again like the big cases and stuff. Just because again, I want to just try to keep things cheaper for you guys, and again, just to kind of ease into the holiday season there. But again, the big point being is once it's all said and done, again, we'll hopefully be able to roll into. Like I said, I do believe it should be our third it's either our third or fourth annual becoming a thing now. Our New Year's Day break. Um, there've been a lot of fun. I think it's I want to say it's our third year because I think the first year we did it was like 50 boxes, and then the second year last year when we did it, it was got JJ Paterka for Buffalo. But I think last year we did, I think we got like 3 cases of stuff, and then we pretty much I remember we broke like all day long. That was really cool. Like we started at noon, broke a case, took a little break, came on back again around like 5, broke another case, took a little break, then came back on at night. So again, like I said, but the plan is, like I said, hopefully though we'll kind of take a little bit easier in December. But once the holidays are over, we'll go ahead and get ready to gear up for the hopefully the New Year's break. And again, like I said, I would love to see, I would love to see at least maybe an inner of like the Cup or something like that. Maybe maybe add a couple either just boxes or maybe a couple like cheaper cases or something around it. I don't know, but um, but that's like so we'll discuss that obviously more as we again we kind of get closer and we start kind of getting more into December and things like that. Alrighty, so we're going to start with our auto first and foremost. Box number 3, this is our third auto. It is a rookie. Best of luck, folks. Very nice. Oh, and out of 15 too. 6 out of 15 going to the Dallas Stars. We got Logan Stankoven. Auto leaves a little bit to be desired, no doubt, but still a very nice hit nonetheless. Yeah, yeah. Burn, burn down on that one, Snowy. But very nice, 6 out of 15 though. Solid hit going to Dallas. So there you go, Jeff. No more making fun of me now. I've done my job for you. You can't hate on me anymore, buddy. Yeah, like I said, the auto leaves a little something to be desired for sure, but it is an auto. That is his auto. So you know, 6 out of 15, not too shabby there. So again, solid hit there. Actually, congratulations going to Jeff there. Very nice. Again, nice low numbered hit. All right, we're going to start with the back thick one here. Again, we're going to go with the RPA last, but this should just be a patch, would be my guess. I guess it could always be another RPA, but I highly doubt they'll do that. Let's see what we got. Flourishing Talent. I think this is an update, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wow, going to the new. Oh no, it is a patch auto, 65 out of 99, but it is an update, I do believe. Yep, 23-24. So this is an update, but it's going to the New Jersey Devils, Dawson Mercer. So that's a nice hit. That is a good hit there going to Brian D. That is a solid hit. 65 out of 99 going to the Devils, Dawson Mercer. Nice little 3-color patch there as well. Again, good player. Isn't doing too bad with the Devils, I do believe. So very nice hit. Very, very nice. Again, like I said, it is an update, but again, at least the auto and everything looks good. Like a nice patch on there. 65 out of 99. Again, congrats there to the Devs. I guess we'll have to kick Blake out the way. He's been up there the longest, I suppose. All right, and then we got our last one of the box, our RPA. Best of luck. Is it a rookie auto? I think this is a Focus or whatever they're called. Best of luck. What do we got? Oh, wow. Going to the Minnesota Wild. 3 out of 49. So there's break prediction number 2 now down. Going to Minnesota. Minnesota's going to Mark. I think he's doing pretty well in Boston, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, another nice 3-color patch there. Very nice. Sure, it looks like 3 there. But we got Mr. Again, I can't say this dude's last name. I'm just gonna call him a rat. 3 out of 49 going to the Minnesota Wild. Alrighty, so we're gonna go get this guy sleeved up. All right, we'll kick Mr. Kovalenko out the way. Yeah. I guess there's like a few different shades of brown on that. You never know. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure. Like I said, and like I want to kind of be more definitive, like I said, with the colors. So we'll have to let this one slide for right now, I think. 3 out of 49. All right. But we do have 2 break predictions now down, though. We have the RPA and then the patch. So now we just need the Legend Auto and then the, again, hopefully the 4-color. Like I said, looking for something a little more definitive. I want to kind of guess it. I want to know. We got 09 on the sticker, 76 on the box. What do we have next? This is box number 4. Still have 6 more boxes to go. I think this one might be we might have an extra one in there, the extra thick one. Let's be clear about that. 9 on the sticker and 76 on the box. These packs don't want to open tonight. Of course, I got my fingers all clipped up and everything, so I don't got no like fingernails either, so that doesn't help. But I gotta make my hands look pretty for the live. I know that. Gotta look pretty for the live feed here. The hands are my money makers, and we do. Oh, there's an extra thick one in there, so very nice. So far, I think 4 boxes in, and again, we've gotten at least 2 thick ones out of every box. So again, hopefully that get that will hopefully continue. So let's see what happens. This is box number 4, card number 1. Going to the Colorado Avalanche. Took me a second to figure out the team there. Got looks like 196 out of 299 going to the Avalanche. Devin Taves. $196, $299. Excuse me. Put those kind of. There you go. Alrighty, moving right along. Next base should be our rookie, and there he is, Connor Geeky of the Tampa Bay Lightning. I think we've hit now like three Lightning card again. I mean, they're all like a couple base and a jersey patch, but 60 out of 199. He definitely has that elite blood in his system. Because we know his brother Morgan is definitely elite. It's like 60 out of 199. Connor Geeky of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Alrighty, moving on to the back card here, the jersey patch. Let's see what we get. Got a rookie patch. Best of luck. And we got another one for the Hurricanes, Scott Morrow. We got bronze jersey piece. Going to the Canes. Canes are going to Jan. Not too bad so far tonight there, Jan. Going to the Hurricanes. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and split these bad boys up. Put that there. Alrighty. Come on now. All right. What do we got? Should be our first auto. Box number 4. 6 more to go after this. What do we got? Another one for the Dallas Stars. Another low number 1, too. 18 out of 25. Jason Robertson. Here comes the Stars, folks. Starting to tee off now. 18 of 25 going to the Dallas Stars. This is an update, I do believe, as well. One second, got to open a new pack of top loaders. Top loaders. Let's get that one ready as well. It's going to happen, so might as well be preemptive. Jason Rob, 18 out of 25. Righteous, man. Righteous for the Dallas Stars. And congrats there, Jeff. Dallas is doing their thing for you. All right, so we're going to the back patch first. Should be a patch, might be a patch. You never know. I guess it could be a patch auto, maybe. But best of luck. Oh, wow. Very nice. Going to CBJ, 13 out of 25. Told you, see, Dar just can't have the Blue Jackets. I'm sorry. 13 out of 25 and a good player, too. He's having a hell of a year. He's doing really well. He's definitely a very bright spot on the Columbus Blue Jackets. So 13 out of 25. Hell of a hit here. Like it's part of his glove or something, too. It doesn't look like it's part of his jersey. So it's a piece of glove there. So there you go, John. Congrats there, buddy. Solid hit here. Let's get this bad boy all sleeved up. Yeah, like I say, he's having a good year this year. He's like I say, he's definitely a bright spot. He's definitely, I think, like becoming like our big superstar, if you will. Just a real dynamic player. 13 out of 25, Krill Marchenko. Again, if you're going to hit a guy for Columbus, that's definitely a good one to be hitting, no doubt. So, again, congrats there, John, as well. Again, I like always seeing, I mean, Columbus are my boys, so I'm always stoked to pull them, even though they're kind of assholes. You know, they don't ever want to show up too much. But we still love them. Still love them. All right, what do we got here? We should have our patch auto. Is it a rookie patch auto? Is it a vet? Who knows? Is it an update? I think it's a viewpoint, if I'm not mistaken. So, best of luck, guys. Slow roll this bad boy. I'm seeing some hair. That could be good. Son of a bitch. Fucking Nikolai Kovalenko again, you bastard. 95 out of 99 viewpoints. So that's a bit of a letdown, like I said. Again, just knowing that he's not in the league anymore, but still nice patch auto nonetheless, but a bit of a letdown on the name. 95 out of 99. Can't really get a good, but it's 95 out of 99 there. Yeah, he's definitely here to stay in this break. That's for sure. Oh, I'm not gonna worry about putting them up. All right, on to the final box of our first inner, if you will, of Premier. Box number 5. We have 05, box 5, 05, and 28 on the sticker. Or, excuse me, 28 on the box, 5 on the sticker. I'll get it right eventually, folks. I think this one might be just a normal pack, no extra fatties in there. 5 on the sticker and 28 on the box. All right. Move these over here. Nope. So yeah, we just got our patch auto in this bad boy. So no extra thick ones, but that's okay. It's gonna happen. See, we get box number, or I was gonna say box number 1, not box 1. Box number 5 here. 75 out of 299. Alex DeBrincat for the Red Wings. Alex DeBrincat for the Red Wings. Five more after this one, so still got a little more than half. We're about halfway. So, can you have what? Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh and LA. All right. Let's see what we can do. We got our rookie hit here going to the New York Rangers. Rangers is going to Brian. We got Matt Rempe. 84 out of 199. $84 out of 199 for the Rangers. I'm going to go to the back now. I think these 2 back ones should just be like, jersey pieces. Well, that looks like it's. Oh, no, I think that's right. I thought that was like damage. I was like, wow, that looks bad, but I think that's just part of the picture. All right, we got our first opus or whatever they're called. Going to. We got Mr. Ostapchuk for the Senators once again, 58 out of 149. that was like a tear on the card there, but no, it's just a piece of picture. Austin Chuck 58 of 149. All right, let's go and go to this other patch here. Goes like this, maybe. Ooh, Mega Duos. Mega Duos going to. Looks like we got the Ducks. Yep. So going to Anaheim here, we got 11 out of 49. Can't see what number is he. I can't remember what number Zegras is, but 11 out of 49. We got Zegras and McTavish. Mega Duos. And that is going to Graham. $11 out of 49. That's what I was thinking. Like, I think he's number 11, so this could be jersey numbered. So that'd be really cool if it is. Add a little extra to it, right? You know, I'm always about adding a little extra. So I guess I'll have to kind of check that. But I think that is jersey numbered for Zegras, if I'm not mistaken. But very nice going to again the Ducks and going to Graham. Congratulations there, buddy. Again, we'll kind of get back to you on the jersey number in there. All right, what do we have here? Our first auto, box number 5. Looks like we got our rookie here. I saw a rookie there. Best of luck, folks. Going to first auto, box 5. Going to, got a red helmet. Wow, another one for, wow, another 3 out of 35. So there you go, Jan. Another nice hit there going to the Canes. Bradley Nadeau, we got 3 out of 35. 3 out of 35. Bradley Nadeau going to the Carolina Hurricanes. And that is going to Jan. So again, congratulations there, Jan. Again, Carolina's paying off for you, buddy. And Jackson Blake and now Bradley Nadeau. So very nice. Congratulations there, buddy. As always, always glad to get to pull these cards for you folks. I don't mind it. I kind of like it. Like trying to make some of your guys. Again, I'm not going to probably be able to make everybody's night, but we'll do what we can. Try to get as many of you as we possibly can kind of get. And now it's time, folks, for that final hit of the box. We got our final patch auto. It is a rookie patch auto. Yeah, so like I said, so I do believe that number would be kind of technically jersey numbered. So let's see what we got. Rookie patch auto, last one, box 5 going to. All right, nice, pretty solid hit here going to the Blackhawks, Nolan Allen. It's like 27 out of 249, 27 out of 249. It looks like it's part of the cheek or something there. 27 out of 249 going to the Chicago Blackhawks. That is going to Caleb. Because Caleb is just, he's just luck, you know. But a very nice solid hit there going to the Blackhawks again. I think that's one of their first ones tonight as well. So kind of knocked that one off the board. Mercer out the way, I suppose. All right, very good. Very good. I think a pretty good first half. Again, like I said, obviously, I think the kind of the Hall of Famers took over in the first half with the hits wise and all that, because I said that Gordie Howe was just huge. But I said overall, I think a pretty good start. Again, always you're always kind of hoping for a good mix. You're just kind of hoping Upper Deck didn't fall asleep at the wheel there and put together hopefully a good case of cards. But Do the best you can with it. We got 3 on the sticker. I think 79 on the box. I'm not sure. I'll have to wait and see. Might have another thick one in there. Oh, 3 on the sticker and 97 on the box. All right, so we got 100 there. 97 on the box and 03 on the sticker. So let's hope. You know, I'm sure. Hopefully, Snowy Rob. I know you're probably 97. You're hoping to manifest some McDavid. I mean, he's due at some point. Some point, he's going to come back. So, all right. Yeah, these packs just don't want to cooperate. I just don't have the nails for them, I don't think. So we'll just use the knife. And there we are, back on the Too Fatty Patty train. And back on it, folks. Alrighty. Best of luck. This is box number 6. Still got 4 more boxes to go. Kind of see a little bit there in the background. What do we got? First and foremost, first base. First base, getting on first base. 269, 299, Wyatt Johnston for the Dallas Stars. Again, Dallas is having a good break tonight. Wyatt Johnston, 269, 299. You know, yeah, like I said, I would love to watch. But I think YouTube has a thing though. Even if like they hear the game in the background, it's like they shut your feed off because like they think you're like trying to broadcast a game or something like that. It's crazy. We got Declan Carlisle, the 126 out of 199. See, I'm just back here in the card room all by my lonesome. So I used to be able to fit Pops back here with me too, but unfortunately, like I said, I think things have kind of if you see my setup here, it's like there's just no more room anymore, unfortunately. But again, on the brighter side, I have been like I said, kind of looking into maybe starting to do stuff again with Pops, some more of the Pack Wars stuff, and again maybe bringing the belt out of retirement and doing that again. So you just never know. Got some other ideas kind of floating around in the head there. So, like I said, I am working on the Discord channel and kind of getting used to that and trying to set that all up and maybe get it ready. Because, like I said, unfortunately, X is X, and it's hard for folks. So, always want to try to have something ready just in case. What do we got for the Habs here? Yeah, that's wild. Logan Malloy, Malu, whatever. I think it's Malloy or whatever. I don't know. But going to the Habs. Little patch piece there. Going to Montreal. Montreal is going to Terry. Alrighty, so we got our 2 autos and then our other thick one. We're going to go ahead and cover up the thick one there in the back. So, like I said, I don't really know a lot about it, so it's I may reach out to obviously Will a little bit and look for a little guidance with that because like I said, I'm not really familiar with it, but it is something like I said I kind of know I should get familiar with some other things and expanding a little bit. We got our next auto. Looks like it's could be just a vet. Best of luck. Oh wow, going to another one for Carolina. Why not? Andrei Svechnikov. That's a solid auto there, going to the Hurricanes bronze auto. So Jan, buddy, I think you chose well tonight. I think the Canes and Dallas are probably doing the best. I think overall from just like a hit standpoint, but obviously several other teams have done well. Just again from just the hits that they have got, but I think so far it looks like the Canes and the Stars are running away with it. Andrei Svechnikov auto going to again going to Jan and the Canes. So congrats there, buddy. Like I said, it comes back around for everybody at some point. You know, sometimes you just got to hang in there and kind of hang with the punches, but eventually Lady Luck will turn around. Alrighty, no problem, buddy. It's a pleasure. It really is. I do enjoy doing this for you guys. I think we got a mega patch here. It looks like it's a goalie. So, what do we got here? Thick one, number 1. Oh, wow. That's a 4-color patch there for you. White, red, blue, and silver. So that's undisputable. Going to the Winnipeg Jets. So Brian, buddy, 8 out of 22. Connor Hellebuck. Mega patch. So very, very nice. 8 out of 22. Connor Hellebuck. Mega patch going to the Winnipeg Jets. So there you go, Brian there. Yeah, I do like mega patches because again, mega patches and the patch-taculars, I just love them because you get those big chunky patches like that. A lot of them, and it's just like, you know, again, they're just real solid looking cards. So again, that's going to Brian D. There you go, buddy. Again, nice hit there going your way. That'll be good for 3 break predictions now down. So most likely tomorrow I'll run the giveaways and everything that we do. So like I said, so tomorrow we'll at least so far we'll do a $10 giveaway. All we need now is the legend auto. If we get the legend auto, then we will go ahead and run for 2 of them for you guys. Again, you can use them again, like say if we're going into Black Diamond, you can use them for then and everything. Again, we'll go live with Black Diamond tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern. And again, in the break room only for, again, when we drop breaks, we always drop them in the break room first. And then we put them out there in the public for everybody else afterwards. Usually like the day after, but I normally give the room first dibs because, you know, you're my little grommets, so why not? And I can't say no to you guys. I try to, but I can't. It's too darn cute. What do we got here? Oh, we got an update. We got a rookie auto patch update, though. Looks like from 23-24. Best of luck. What are we getting here, everybody? What are we getting into? Going to the St. Louis Blues. Got some strands there. I thought, but it looks like, but yeah, they're just like some strings. But another nice 4-color patch as well. We got the blue, yellow, black, and white. 156 out of 249. Matthew Kessel going to the St. Louis Blues. That's going to Brian, technically Brian J, but on his thing, it's on the list. He's Brian L. Oh, what, the mega patch or whatever? I guess they are kind of red. Kind of weird though. Like, where would you get red on the St. Louis jersey? You know, kind of weird. Might be part of the tag or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's on there though for a reason. All right. 4 more boxes to go, everybody. Again, best of luck the rest of the way. This one's got a little bit of this. Definitely got probably an extra fatty in there, I think. But But as always, again, best of luck the rest of the way, folks. Still got 4 more boxes, so again, don't throw in the towel just yet, folks. You never know. I mean, we've had plenty of times where teams have been quiet, and like the last box, they'll come out and hit a banger. So you just never know. 98 on the sticker, 74 on the box. That's a fat one there. 98, 74. That's kind of disintegrating on me here. Oh, so they're the 2 thick ones are together. So that could mean we might have 2 patch autos in this one. Normally, when they're next to each other, that's a good sign. Normally, that does mean we might have 2 patch autos in this one. We got an extra card in here too, as well. We got 2 in the front, 2 thick ones, and we got 3 in the back. That's 7 cards. So we got an extra one as well. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right. Let's see what we got. We got this guy. Boo. 8 out of 299. Pierre-Luc Dubois. I mean, really, it's whatever at this point. I'm just glad he found a place with Washington, but, you know, bit of a sore spot still with us Jackets fans. 8 out of 299, Pierre-Luc Dubois. So that's the first one for Washington tonight. And then, wouldn't you know it, we got a little bit more for Dallas, Maverick Bourque, 54 out of 199. That's what Dart would say. You are correct. You are correct about that, Eric. 54 out of 199, Maverick Bourque. The Dallas Stars. All righty. Going to the back, I think we got probably a couple extra jersey pieces would be my guess. So start with the first one. What do we got? Best of luck. Ooh, it's a grand opus. I think that's maybe more of a veteran. Going to the Seattle Kraken. So there's the first one tonight for you, the first timer there. Jared, 51 out of 149. Philip Grubauer for the Kraken. Hopefully, again, that'll maybe be the start of something. Kind of, like I said, kind of put that crack there in the dam, and hopefully, you might see a couple more hits, you know, coming down the line for you. Philip Grubauer, 51 out of 149 for the Seattle Kraken. Gonna go into our first timer, Jared there. All righty. Here we go. I was like, let go, buddy. You can let go. And we got another grand opus, if I'm not mistaken. Another grand opus. So again, should be another veteran player, I would imagine. Going to the Florida Panthers, we got Sergei Bobrovsky. So back-to-back goalies here. Speaking of Bob, right? Speak of the devil. 129 out of 149. Going to the Panthers. $129, $149. Bobrovsky. I'm not sure if this is autoed or not, but like I said, I think we might have just another patch, but we'll have to wait and see. Alrighty. I think it goes like this, if I'm not mistaken. It does. I think we might have an auto. Could be. All right. Best of luck, folks. What do we got? I'm not sure. Auto, patch, you name it. And it is an auto. So going another one here, going to the Winnipeg Jets. Premier penmanship, Cole Perfetti. It's a pretty good one there. Not too shabby. Cole Perfetti penmanship for the Jets. Cole Perfetti for the Jets. For the Jets. All right. On to the bigger boys here. I would imagine these are going to both be patch autos. Would be again what I imagine. I could be wrong, but let's find out together, shall we? I think this is an update. Premier Focus. Oh, go! Wow. Okay, very nice. Going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. 29 out of 50. There you go, Ryan. Brian Rust. Hell of a patch on that one too. Very nice. Good player actually. 29 out of 50. Brian Rust for the Pittsburgh Penguins. So there you go, Ryan. We got Brian for Ryan. That is true. So no more crying. Because we keep trying. I can't rhyme anymore. 29 out of 50 though. Solid, like I said, solid little patch auto here again, going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Again, good player there, Brian Rust. Kind of underrated, if you will, but definitely a very good solid player. So good hit nonetheless. So yeah, congratulations there to Ryan. Very cool, buddy. Like I said, solid patch on that too. I do like the patch. So I always like when you get at least 3 colors on them. Again, just all right. Now it's time. I think, well, I see the team there, so oh boy. Don't hate me, folks. That's all I'm saying. Don't hate me. It's a horizontal patch auto. Like I said, I saw the team. They've been hitting all night. Jeff, buddy, there you go. 10 out of 25, Maverick Bork. Jeez Louise, Dallas. I said Dallas and the Hurricanes tonight just taking over. 10 out of 25. A very nice patch auto there. Pretty solid player, too, nonetheless. All right. I got to get another. Like I said, it's definitely a product that will either make your night or break your heart. And like I said, because that is upper deck for you, unfortunately. Very good. 1 second. I'm going to take a quick drinky here. All right. Oh, this one's kind of heavy too. I like that. 2 on the sticker. 42 on the box. Finally getting some matching numbers here. 2 and 2. That was a bad cut, I think. That's what we're looking for. Another big fat one there. So you're going to have at least an extra fatty in that bad boy. We still have 2 more boxes to go after this one. So this is box number 8 right now. 2 on the sticker, 42 on the box. I still feel like there's something else big in here because, like, don't get me wrong, the How is still a big card. It's out, but I still feel like there's got to be. I don't know. Just get the feeling there's something still lurking in this box, in this case. That hopefully we'll still be able to see here. I hope so. Like I said, I'd like to think so. Well, it looks like we got another dual patch auto box here. And it's an extra card as well. Like, so we got 3 in the back, 2 in the front, and then 2 thick ones in the middle. Again, I think overall the case has been good, but like I said, obviously, the team mix is always the issue, right? With some of these cases that, again, you're just getting kind of really like lopsided hits and things like that. So understandable. But again, I think overall, just like looking at the hits as in just in general, I think the case has been, been pretty good. I think we're upside down. Alrighty. We got Mr. Bobrovsky, 129 out of 299, going to Florida up next. Going to the Panthers. 29, 299, Bob for Florida. In a second, gonna open some more top loaders fast. Just get it done and out of the way right now. Should be everything we need. All right. Moving right along, what do we got next? For the Chicago Blackhawks, we got Ethan Del Mastro, 122 out of 199. 122, 199. Going to the Blackhawks. Right meow, right meow. All right. Do I look like I'm jumping all nimbly bimbly from tree limb to tree limb? All right. So we got jersey piece, little jersey patch up first. For the Philadelphia Flyers, we got Jet Lushenko. Jet Lushenko for the Flyers. Jet Lushenko. For them Philly Flyers. Next jersey patch, what do we got? Gonna jump it down. What do we got? I think we got just a normal, I think it's a rookie. To the Montreal Canadiens, we got Cole Caulfield up next. Still would really like to see some San Jose show up for sure. They've been quiet, and I don't like seeing that. Cole Caulfield, little patch there, bronze jersey. All right, and I think again, this could be an auto, could be jersey piece. Wait and see what we get. Don't look like it's a rookie. Best of luck, folks. Another one for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Again, Michael Bunting. So, again, kind of coming in late, but Pittsburgh's got a few hits now back to back. All of a sudden, things have kind of changed for them just a little bit. Yeah, and I do think he missed the mark. I think he was supposed to sign more up here, but he decided to go more down there, which I guess, like, for most cards, I understand that's where you sign most of the cards at. But like I said, I think he was probably meant to sign more in the middle there, like Mr. Svechnikov did. Svechnikov. All right. All right. Let's see what we got. I'm guessing maybe an update, possibly. Yeah, updates. We got an update to start us off with. So we might have a goalie. So, but best of luck. Where are we going with it, folks? And we got Levi Marilainen. Again, update for the Ottawa Senators. 54 out of 299. 54 out of 299. Again, that is an update from 23-24. Going to the Ottawa Senators, Levi Marilainen. Four out of 249. Kick, switch out the way down. All right, on to the final hit. Again, we got 2 boxes left to go, and they are right back there. Best of luck, obviously, again, the rest of the way. I still think we can see, hopefully we'll see at least a couple more teams maybe come off the list here, get off the schneid, get some hits. Again, so we'll do the best we can, folks. Again, I just appreciate it. Good luck the rest of the way. Let's see what we got. Is another rookie auto patch. See what we got here, folks. Best of luck, everybody. Oh, wow. Anaheim, 23 out of 35. Ooh, look at that patch. That is a spicy patch. I forgot all about him, too. And he's having a pretty, like I said, Anaheim's doing well. He's definitely one of those guys that are doing well this year. Him and Carlson for sure. Wowza. 23 out of 35. Cutter Gauthier. What a patch on that bad boy. Woo. So congrats there to Graham and Anaheim. We're going to call him Granaheim. Gramaheim. No, we are going to one-touch that. Because it is deserving. Told you we still had at least another big hit in there, at least. Still got 2 more boxes, though, so I guess you never know. We could maybe get some more. 23 out of 35 again. Wow. Crazy, crazy patch on that boy. Woo, woo, woo. All right, so we'll go ahead and knock dude out the way. We're going to go ahead and open the stand up here. And wowza, what a patch, though. Congrats there, Graham. I think, Graham, you're kind of on a bit of a heater with us. I do admit I think you've been doing really well these last number of breaks. So, ride that lightning. All right, box number 9. One more to go after this box, and that's the break, folks. So, again, best of luck the rest of the way. Going to try to, like I said, hopefully get a few more hits for some teams that maybe haven't seen a lot, but do the best we can, folks, as always. 63 on the sticker. 49 on the box. Maybe I might have at least another thick one in there. Might have an extra one. 63 on a sticker, and then once again we got 49 on the box. All right. I'm just gonna not even worry about it. Okay, let's open this. What do we got? No, but we do have an extra card. There's 7 in the back, 2 in the front. So yep, so extra card. So I'm guessing maybe just an extra jersey piece, but could be maybe an extra auto. You never know. See, we got here box number 9. Best of luck, folks. And for the Dallas Stars, we got 67 out of 99. Ed Belfour, good old Eddie the Eagle, going to Dallas. 67 out of 99. Kind of wondering we were going to hit one of the more like lower numbered base cards. I think this is like one of the first ones out of the case we've hit. That was lower than like 199. $67 out of 99. All righty. All right, what do we got next? Jason Poland. 116 out of 199 for the Avalanche. Poland. All right, now to the back of the pack. Let's see what we got. We should have our first little jersey piece here. What we got? So we got another dual one, it looks like. Going to the Vegas Golden Knights. So there you go, Jared Westy. There you go. So you got a hit for Seattle and Vegas now. 55 out of 99 dual jersey. Mark Stone and Wild Bill Carlson. Excuse me. So again, I always like the gold patches that come with Vegas. Always look really nice in cards. $55 out of 99, Stone and Carlson. The Vegas Golden Knights. Nice. And nothing crazy, but just a nice looking card. So we still got the rest of this pack and one more box to go. So again, like I said, hopefully we can just keep seeing more hits kind of coming for some of these teams that have been a little bit more quiet. What do we got up next? I think it should be another jersey piece. Going to the Buffalo Sabres, you have Owen Power. Bronze jersey. Owen Power going to Buffalo. So there you go, Rob. Still some hope. Let's see if we can't pull off the Hail Mary here at the end for you. Gonna do our damnedest. Owen Power, little patch there going to the Sabes. So we still got, I think, 2 more little ones, and then we got the patch here. So let's see if this one's maybe like an auto or something. Alrighty. What do we got? I think maybe it goes like this. It does. It does. Nope, it goes like this, I think. Best of luck, folks. I actually think I got it the wrong way. Oh, well. There it is. Oh, so close. I thought it was going to be autographed there. I was like, come on. Connor McDavid, 37 out of 49. or 33, excuse me, 33 out of 49, Connor McDavid. I know. I thought for a second, I was like, oh man, this could be autographed, but you never know. Get him sleeved up. McDavid. 33 out of 49. So at least it's a low numbered hit there. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's see what our auto is, shall we? Best of luck, everybody. We got another update auto going to the Pittsburgh Penguins, 13 out of 35, Jonathan Gruden, excuse me. Get another update, 23-24. Going to the Penguins. So I said, Ryan, you turned that around pretty good in the last half of the break. Jonathan Gruden, 13 out of 35, going to the Penguins. All right. We got our patch auto now. And we got our final box. I want to say this is a focus. Best of luck, everybody. Where are we going with it? Be nice. That's all I ask. Be nice. Be nice. And then another one for the Wilds. So we had back-to-back Wilds of these tonight. 9 out of 49. Liam Ogren this time. It's going to Mark. 9 out of 49. Liam Ogren going to the Minnesota Wild. All right. 9 out of 49, Liam Ogren. All right, everybody. It is that time. The final box of the break. And like I said, thank you guys so much. Do appreciate it. Like I said, did the best I could. I know, like I said, unfortunately, some folks are going to be, kind of left out in the cold on this one, but again, I don't have any control over that, but just doing the best we can. Again, I think we've been fortunate enough, though, to where, like I said, most of the time we do these breaks, we do hit, at least a good number of things. And, like I said, at least a few you got to make out, right? At least a few of you make out. So, but again, just always appreciative of it. So always just, like I said, just enjoy doing this for you guys. Always, like I said, like hitting the big cards. And so thank you as always, once again, folks. 51 on the sticker, 80 on the box. $51, 80. All right, boys and girls. This is it. Ready? I think we got 2 thick ones in this one, so we're going to end on a Couple fatties. Last chance to dance, people. Again, thank you so much. Do appreciate it. Like I said, tomorrow night we will be launching Black Diamond. We'll see how that goes. Like I said, we'll definitely be running the. Like I said, we did at least 3 of the break predictions so far, so we'll be at least doing one $10 break credit. Raz will do tomorrow. Like I said, then we'll kind of go from there. We'll kind of see what's coming out, and like I said, we'll kind of get ready for when December rolls around. And like I said, we'll still be doing breaks and all that, but we'll just kind of just ease off the cases and things like that. And but like I said, hopefully, we'll set up for like I said, the end of the year and get ready for hopefully a nice little New Year's Day break. That's the plan at least. So we'll see if we can make it all happen. Best of luck, folks. And for the Edmonton Oilers, 97 out of 299, Evan Bouchard going to the Oilers. $97 $299. Evan Bouchard for the Oilers. All right, and then up next, Zach Ostapchuk for the Senators, 50 out of 199. Zach Ostapchuk. Going to them Senators. Alrighty. 50 out of 199. Going to Ottawa. Time to go to the back of the card. Or back of the pack, excuse me, not back of the card. Back of the pack. I think it's another one of those grand opuses. So it's a vet going to the Detroit Red Wings. We got Lucas Raymond. It is getting to be about that time, absolutely. I'm going to get all snuggled up and get ready to go to bed after this. I will be posting up the spam and stuff tomorrow. I'll probably post a few picks tonight from, again, some of the a couple of the bigger hits from tonight. But like I said, everything else will get posted up tomorrow. And then, like I said, we'll try to run the giveaway 95 out of 149, Lucas Raymond. Like I said, we'll try to run the giveaway then. Probably sometime after that, and then we'll look to go live with the master case of Black Diamond. It's like turning on me here. Oops. Alrighty. What do we have here, folks? It's a penmanship one. Last just auto from the break. So best of luck, everybody. What are we gonna end just the autos on, huh? What's gonna be our last auto going to be? Well, going to the Dallas Stars once again, Miro Heiskanen. So Dallas definitely did a lot of cleaning up tonight. Congratulations as always there, Jeff. Again, you just never know what that team's going to be again on a case-to-case basis. You just don't know who's going to be the big team, the runaway team, and definitely Dallas tonight has done well. Miro Heiskanen. All right, down to our 2 fatty patties left, everybody. I know. Best of luck again. Thank you guys as always. Let's see what we're going to end it on. All right. Go like this. Oh, it's a patch-tacular. All right. Very good. I think it might be a dual patch-tacular too, because I'm seeing two helmets here. Good luck, everybody. What are we going to go with? Wow, Anaheim. 3 out of 25. Goodness gracious. Zellweger and Gautier. 3 out of 25. There you go. Very nice. I think, like I said, I would say like the three teams tonight probably be Anaheim, Dallas, and Carolina. I would say those probably my three teams tonight. But like I said, there's several others that did well. You know, I really, like I said, I think several of you guys still got some like really good hits overall. Zellweger and Gautier patch-tacular. 3 out of 25. Yeah, I do believe the Kings have skunked so far there, Ryan, but the Penguins have done really well for you tonight, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Well, we're going to pop them there for right now. Alrighty, and on to the very last one of the I think it's an update. I want to say it's a 22-23 update. I think this is a 22-23 update for a patch auto, so I'm not sure who it's going to be, but final hit of the break. Best of luck. Going to the New York Rangers, we have Braden Schneider again, update 170 at 249. Going to the Rangers again. This is from 22-23. So this is an update from 22-23. Going to the Rangers, though, nonetheless. Braden Schneider. Yeah, you know, it's kind of surprised. We didn't really. I mean, the only real like out of the big three we saw tonight was the Mishkov, and that was that was just like the base card. So it's a little bit surprising when you don't really kind of see either three of them in the case too much. So, but yeah, definitely, it's definitely a bummer for sure. I do apologize about that, but 172.49, Braden Schneider of the Rangers. So yeah, like I said, I know there's a few of you. Like I said, definitely, I'm sure probably not happy with the return. I know there's a few of you that are pretty happy with your returns, but again, I always do apologize. Like I said, that's what I'm saying. Whenever I do these, just gonna do the best I can for everybody. I just, but still, I just feel a need, like I said, because my name's still attached to it in the end, and I just want to always just, like I said, it sucks, and so yeah, I feel bad, but hopefully we'll get them next time. But like I said, I do believe Black Diamond will be up next. So I said we'll be getting ready to post that up tomorrow night for claims to start again. We'll kind of see how it goes. If there's a good response to it, we'll go ahead and we'll get the case. We'll dive into it. Like I said, I think it'll be interesting to kind of see some of the rookies we'll see in there because they're definitely adding some bigger names to the list. So kind of interested to see what it looks like. But again, like I said, there's not a lot of interest in it or whatever. Again, that's fair enough. I'm not gonna force a case on you guys. So. And like I said, for some reason, if it doesn't work out, we want to break something else. That's totally cool. Again, we can kind of discuss that more and go from there. Yeah, like I said, I'll post spam up tomorrow when I get home from work. I'll post the spam up tomorrow. So I'll run the giveaway for the $10 in break credit because we did get 3 out of the 4 break predictions tonight. So I'll run that tomorrow as well. And then, like I said, I'll be posting up the Black Diamond at 8 p.m. Hopefully, should be good to go by then. But hopefully, 8 p.m. tonight, we'll go live with the Black Diamond, see how it goes, and kind of gauge the interest from there. And then same thing, like I said, with the ingrained icons, I wouldn't necessarily mind opening a case of it, but again, if there's not a ton of interest, I'm not gonna like push it. And then, like I said, after that, it may be time to kind of go into the mixer mode, if you will, and we'll just kind of do more mixers, like I said, during the month of December. But like I said, hopefully that all kind of build up to, like I said, hopefully a bigger, like I said, New Year's Day break, and we can kind of do something a little more extravagant, if you will. But yeah, I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I do apologize to the folks that, like I said, maybe didn't get what they were looking for. But again, congratulations though to the people that did do well, and like I said, there was definitely a good number of you guys that did do well tonight. So, um, so again, I'm just grateful to, like I said, I know I'm going to hopefully make a few of your guys' nights. So, but I do appreciate it. I really do. As always, folks, I tip my cap to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for again the support. It does matter to me, and I always try to make sure I let you guys know that. Got to show that gratitude because, like I said, these breaks do not happen without you guys and the support. And I always try to just, like I said, make them fun for you guys and try to give back what I can. And again, if I have something on me that might look better in your collection, then I'll slip it in your mail day. So yeah, but I really do appreciate it, folks. Thank you so much. You guys have yourself a good night. Always looking forward to that next time we can do some more breaking and ripping, getting that chance. Like I said, pull monsters for you. It is the best feeling in the world when I do hit big ones for you folks. Again, we hit some really good ones tonight for sure. But there you go. You guys have yourself a good night. Rock and roll, everybody. Till next time, folks. Powder cake, pack rips. We out, folks. See you guys back in the break room.